Okay, so I got another fucking phone call. Fucked up my... in the middle of that shit. So, let me just finish that thought, because that's a pretty fucked up thought. So basically, can't always control your reality, but no, I'm not gay, but it's not gonna ruin my life. Like, there's crazy shit. I don't want to get into that, but no, I'm not gay, never been gay. And I don't like if people, what is it called? Mind control. Do I believe mind control? Yes, I believe that people could mind control you. And people could, like, what is that called? Inception. The one with what's his name? Leonardo DiCaprio. So Inception is where they can put a thought in your mind or whatever. And that's kind of real. People could do that. And so I don't know if people did that to me. But the reality is, whatever, dude. Like, I don't know. We'll see. But I refuse to be... it's like a threat, like if somebody says they're going to bomb you and kill you if you keep speaking out on social injustice. Can they kill you? Yeah, they could. Of course they could. Anybody can kill anybody. The mobsters, the people that run shit, like, they have to deal with that every day. Like, they have to deal with somebody wanting to kill them every day, take their stuff. So that's the thing about power, is if you have power, people are going to want it from you. So you have to live your life looking over your shoulder. And that is something that I choose not to. I'm doing it at the moment, but I'm not at the place where people actually are trying to take that away. My world is the art world where people I don't know, we'll see. Like I said, this ain't the only life we got, but I definitely, it's weird, man. Like what was it called? Ali. Like, he was speaking out, and some of the things are pretty drastic. Like, he was saying some, but he was living in a time where, like, they were still, black folks didn't have, were denied eating in town or at restaurants. So, and we're still living with, dealing with that same stuff today. So people spit in my food or whatever for stuff that other people said. Like, I gotta deal with it. Am I not gonna eat? Am I gonna worry about every fucking burger I get or whatever? No. People want to mind control the masses or whatever. I can't stop that. So there's all this stuff that is not in my ability to control. I can't change the past. I'm not gonna cower down to, but at the same time, you don't want to be the dumbass that's trying to call everyone out and false bravado, stuff that's over your head. Like, I can have my political viewpoints, but Paul Revere, like, I was thinking of, like, you'd be Paul Revere, like, hey, the British are coming. Or, George Washington or whatever. I don't know, like, what does that even mean? Like, so I don't know, we'll see. I don't know what everybody's role is, but I know I do want, as an artist, like, to be censored. They said whoever you criticize is the people that are ruling you. Whoever you can't criticize are the people that are ruling you. And that's kind of like, fuck, like, it's true, you know, like, but there's only so much slavery you can live, and you can only, like, be denied to eat at the dinner tables. And if you're hungry, you're like, fuck, you know, I'm gonna go fucking take some food off the table and maybe get killed for it, so I don't know. So I'm trying to sit at the table. I got no nice clothes. I have no nice shoes. I got some dandruff to go with that though. So yeah, like, I'm already getting old, so I want to make movies. I want to do Hollywood stuff or whatever. So we'll see. And music, I love too much things, so I'm trying to live a happy life, a creative life. And I miss my old friends and family, but we'll see what God gives us. So one of the questions was if I want to roast people in my mind, and I do, but I don't know how to do it. Like, I don't know how I want to approach going through my drama. It's gonna have to be a nighttime thing, because right now I'm tired and I don't really want to go through it. But you know, these thoughts go to my head that I'm like, oh, that fucker did that, or oh, that person did this. But you know, at the same time, it's like, fuck, like, as long as I get where I want to go, you know, can't complain too much. I don't know, everybody's like, what's the thing is, everybody's the center of their own world. So I'm painting my paintings. I hope you like my paintings. I hope you like my art. I don't know what's going on in the world, but I know famous motherfuckers are commenting on my shit. So I got my fame, but in a fucked up way. But at the same time, it could be a good way at the end of this. And you know, for the accusations and the things that people wanted to put me in and whatever, it's like, the only thing I can say is I'm a human being. I'm not perfect. I refuse for people to try to make me up to their standards. Like, I came from wherever I came from, but I've tried my best. And as far as the worst that people thought of me is, like, that's all not. That's a reality perception that has been created by other people that have not filled in the blanks of what's reality, of my reality. So I refuse to accept of the world's reality of me and my life. So, you know, I don't, you know, of course I live in the world of mind, of creative thought. So, like, of empathy. Of course, that's one of my weaknesses. Like, if you profile me and you see my weaknesses, it's gonna be overthinking. I overthink shit. So if you inject a thought in my brain, I'm gonna overthink it. Most humans do. Like, the thought was worse than the reality. So people put a false thought about something, people are gonna think the worst, and I have. And so I thought of, you know, basically what I'm trying to say is, I feel bad, of course, of anyone that I might have hurt or took in any, you know, like, from minute to the, you know, like, if you cheat on a girl and they cheated on you, but only people see that you cheated on them, and they're like, oh, that guy's a fucking asshole, that guy's a dog, that guy's a this and that. They don't see fucking, hey man, that chick fucking did this and that before that happened. So the thing is, like, do I go in there and try to tell people, hey, this happened before that, and this happened, and explain myself? And then they keep doing that too. Like, they keep wanting to, like, the world is filled with a lot of different kinds of people. So if the if Caesar and the Romans want to come in and actually like ask me questions, they have the power to, like the American government or but to play these fucking 1984 games on me and people around me is something that the whole community needs to take a look at, because the shit that they did to me is they're gonna do to your asses. So I don't feel alone in this game. Like, with my reality of all the shit that I've been ridiculed on and whatever, how they've handled my situation is how they're gonna handle your situation if you go out and talk. Not because I did shit that's fucking crazy or terrible or whatever. Like, they just want to come in. Somebody else's reality is not my reality. Like, everybody needs to take responsibility for their reality. If they want me involved in their reality, they need to ask me. Like, I'm a fucking citizen of the world. I'm just as important as anyone else in the world. Everyone else is just as important to me. Just because people run shit. The master and the slave, they're both human beings. Just because people want to be my master doesn't mean that I agree to them being my master. They can have control of the food and the water and the housing and whatever. They can have the guns and the bombs. But I still refuse to be bullied into them having me sign some fucking consent form for them to take away my power. So I know that's the worst thing you can do for the population, is have people think that they can have control of their own life, or be outwardly outspoken about it. But my role in this world is everyone know, and people in power know it. I need a seat at the table, whatever table that is. Like fucking Hollywood. Like, let me make some movies, make art, whatever, or fucking you can let me be a politician. Somewhere I'm gonna get in there, or you could throw me in prison, but I'll be a politician in there too. It doesn't matter where I'm at. Like, God, this is God's plan. This ain't my plan. God made me who I am, and it's all coming true. That's what's crazy about it. It's all, the world is we're all connected in this world. The reality of the world is a group reality. It's not just like a single person or whatever. Martin Luther King was here for a reason. I don't know what he was here for, but he did his job. He got killed, but he still did his job. Marilyn Manson was here for a reason, or Charles Manson was here for a reason. There's a negative Adolf Hitler. All these people are here. I don't know why they're here. I don't know what, but I'm not none of those guys. I'm me. But anyway, I'm just getting tired. It's crazy that I post this stuff because I'm trying to say all this stuff in fucking 20 minutes or 40 minutes. And I don't know how to say it because I don't know what I'm trying to say, but I know where I'm going next with my work and my art. I'm trying to have people understand before I accomplish. I'm going to go into my actual life events or whatever, but I'm actually speaking my mind on the bigger picture of what I believe, my philosophy, and in 5 years I'm going to be better or smarter or whatever, and so I might have to reassess some of the statements that I've made. But I do refuse to be like a writer. you can grow to the person you want to be. You can evolve to a better version of yourself every year, every day. And that's what I'm doing. So I'm just letting you guys in on my journey, the people that care, the people that don't know me yet, but I do take responsibility for what I put out in the world, but what I put out in the world is a reflection of the world. So as an artist or as a human, whatever, like there's too much restraint on the mind of like writers. Like, doesn't mean you're maybe like you write a story doesn't mean that that's your life. It's a story and a reflection of accumulation of all the things you've ever heard and thought and seen, and it's not your experience. So same thing with my art. It's like, I don't know exactly what the reality of the whole world is, but I'm gonna comment, I'm gonna create, and the world is gonna see it and have an opinion on it. It doesn't change my reality and my creative process. So, but I am a human being, and I don't like to be intruded on and dissected. I'm not an alien. I'm gonna explore that next, as far as this other stuff. My personal experiences with God and religion and the unknown, like the social I've been talking about it for a long time, so I believe that's what people really wanted to know, or everybody's trying to figure it out, and then they wonder if I have a connection to it. And I think I do, but I think we all do. I'm an artist. I'm able to. God let me put it. I don't know what it means. I'm with you guys. I don't know what it means either. But I don't believe that I'm the only person on the earth that has it. But I'm willing to share it with everyone. I just would rather be respected enough to be asked instead of forced to and criticized by people that don't even practice their own mind. They don't control their own thoughts and mind, and they're just lashing out because they're scared or whatever. And I don't want these people, the masses, to think that they have power over the people that that actually are trying to create something great. We all depend on each other. You can't do nothing without the masses, kinda. But you're in this world. We're all in this world. But the masses have never been kind enough, or they all killed Jesus. They killed Jesus. Who killed Jesus? The masses killed Jesus. That's the world we live in. So not Jesus, but we all have Jesus in us. Anyway, okay, so that's 20 minutes. I have 3 videos. They're all going to be the same one. I'll talk to you guys tonight. Later.